Welcome to the Miami Heat Zone podcast. We're pushing to 6,000 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button and thank you for all the support. Andrew Wiggins is balling for the Miami Heat right now, okay? He had 30 points one game. Last night, 42 points, and he says he's just getting comfortable. I have a hell of a team here that's getting me involved. 42 points, 30 points, 25 points, 23 points, 23 points, 22 points, and 22 points. Once again, I know he's been in and out of the lineup, but he's been absolutely balling for the Miami Heat, and that's what they need right now. Let's get into what Eric Spoelstra had to say about Andrew Wiggins.
We are. We want him to be more. And the role for us is more. And it's not better or worse. He had a great role, where he was before, but we need him to be more. He wants to take on that kind of challenge, and he makes us different. We haven't had enough games with him, but it is enough, to see it. We immediately saw it when, he's been available. That just makes us different. He fits like what we need, and he gives us a guy that we can throw the ball to and score like we did in the mid-post, or he can play off of our guys and knock down threes in space. He can run the floor, and he also can play our triple handoff game and get downhill in those situations. So that just eases a lot of pressure off of Tyler, off of Bam, off of everybody else. I think, the more games he gets, the more comfortable he gets with us, he's going to feel how we just want to fuel that. He makes us different, and we want him to be all about where the possibilities can go.
But before we get into anything, my number one question from Miami Heat fans is, do you guys want to keep Andrew Wiggins for the future? He's 30 years old, pretty much the same age that when we got Jimmy Butler, everyone was kind of saying the same thing. We don't know about Jimmy. Can he be a number one option? Who knows? Are we keeping Andrew Wiggins? I need every Miami Heat fan to give me their opinion, because unless we decide on that, that's going to dictate what we do going forward. I like Andrew Wiggins. I think that he's a great all-around two-way player. You heard Eric Spoelstra. They want this man to go all in. They want him to be aggressive. They want him to be in attack mode. They want him to be in go mode. And I agree. Last night, picking his spots, he was hitting the turnaround jumpers, pulling up for three-pointers. He is also dominant in the paint with the turnaround shots, the hook shots. Like I said, all-around great game by Andrew Wiggins. I wouldn't mind keeping him for the future. It just depends on what can this Miami Heat team do. How are they going to build this team? Because once again, we cannot sit around here and waste Bam Adebayo's prime. And everything matters. Every decision that we make right now will affect us within the next 5 years. And of course, my dog Kel'el Ware, this man has been dominating these last 5 games. Even though we're not winning, it's good to see his winning reps. 12, 8, and 5, 16 and 14, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 14 and 12 and 3 blocks, 10 and 6, 19 and 11, all of those great double-doubles. This is exactly what I want from Kel'el Ware. I want him to get these reps. I don't care whether we win or lose. I want him to be playing with the starters, making mistakes. All this is going to do is help him for next season. All he has to really do is focus on his skills and gain some weight and put some muscle on in that weight room. And I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, because we all see how Jaime, he is in a nasty sophomore slump. He has been atrocious this season. But I really do think Kel'el Ware is not only going to help this Miami Heat team, but he's going to take a lot of pressure off of Bam Adebayo, which he's already doing. I think he's playing phenomenal, especially for a guy who he didn't even start in the beginning of the regular season. For him to just be thrown in the fire in the 10-game losing streak and the Miami Heat up and down, trading Jimmy Butler and all this stuff that's going on. I think Kel'el Ware has been phenomenal this season. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hit that subscribe button, and thank you for all the support.